Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective oracle and affirmations, some shadow cards for us for today, for Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. You may follow me on the top of the tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's affirmations, it's shadow work. It's all interpretive, right? Is that a word? It's all individual mindset. Shadowland, Lenormand deck by Monica Bordisky. You know what's funny is I love this deck. I got this from La Peneterre. This is the deck where they accidentally sent me 2 copies, so I gave away the second copy here on YouTube, like as a promotional. And I love this deck, and it took me how long to realize that I have like 3 of her decks. I have like 3 of her decks. Poor Monica. Like, I didn't even know. I was like, she has great cards. I wonder if she makes any more. And I went to Amazon and I was like, I have that deck. I was like, I have that. I'm special, y'all. I'm special. There's a reason why, and I know blonde people hate me all over the world, but there's a reason why I say I was born blonde. Like, and that is no offense to any other blonde but me. We got one on the table. That's interesting. I got something to say about that. Let's do 2 more shuffles. It looks cold out there. I don't even want to go out there. I thought it was supposed to be sunny today. Ooh, okay. 2 on the table. Last shuffle. Looks like a banshee. A banshee. Darby O'Gill and the Little People. It's a movie, by the way. A Disney movie. From like the 60s? Darby O'Gill and the Little People. I'll explain it in a minute. This is bottom of the deck, which is not anything I'm going to read on. However, I'm looking at this card, the Fox card. Somebody might be having some interaction with somebody that thinks that someone is wearing a mask, or maybe you have interaction with somebody and you think they're wearing a mask. Take how it resonates. Because it looks to me like somebody wearing a mask and looking at somebody else thinking like, oh, they're innocent and they don't know I'm wearing a mask. It could be you. It could be vice versa. Like, oh, look at this poor individual idiot. Like, they don't realize that I'm not who I say I am. I'm going to leave that there. All right, the 3 cards that fell out, we've got Stork, we've got Tower, and we've got Clouds. Okay. I'm going to do the Clouds first because this is easy to me. I like, it's telling me dreamscape, dream journal. So maybe somebody's having prolific dreams. Maybe get yourself a dream journal, start writing. When you wake up, write down what you remember. You might not remember everything. That's okay. Write down what you remember and keep doing it and keep the journal of it. And as the days, weeks, months go by, go back and look and compare and see if there's any patterns, see if there's, things that repeat, right? Something about dreams. Okay. The Tower card. This is the Banshee. Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Banshee is a term like ghost entity, however you want to figure that. Darby O'Gill and the Little People was a Disney movie. I think it came out in the 60s. It could have been the 50s. It was live action, but it had some like that the Banshee was fake. Like, it was digitized as best as could be done in the 50s, 60s, right? 1950s, 1960s. Very good movie. Very good movie. Anyway, she also kind of looks like the girl from The Ring. It looks like the female from The Ring. Maybe it's just me. Somebody might be experiencing a tower moment that's going to cause them to go within. It's going to cause somebody to have to meditate, ground, possibly have a conversation with God, the divine, source, universe, whatever you believe them to be. Something about an incoming tower moment. You could be somebody, this could be somebody that almost feels like everything is a tower moment. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or like everything feels like a hurdle. Everything feels like a, ooh, that's kind of heavy. That's kind of I just felt something like press in my chest. That's kind of a heavy energy to always feel like everything's a tower moment. Everything, almost feeling like, okay, first I felt something press on my chest. Now I feel like absolutely nauseous. And I was fine before. um, to almost feel like the world is against you. Baby, that's a mindset. The world is not against you. The world is not against you. I don't know how I'm going to say this as delicately as possible. Okay, I'm going to say this as delicately as possible because I love y'all. And again, it's not like my mental health is perfect. It's not like I know everything that there is to know, right? And I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not a doctor. But I am going to say, if you feel like everything in your life is a tower moment, if you feel like the world is against you, if you feel like you can't talk to God and get any support from your angels, your ancestors, your dearly departed loved ones, friends and family that you have here on earth, I would maybe seek some counseling, some professional guidance, okay? And I'm not saying that's because you're cuckoo or you're crazy. I'm just saying that somebody might actually need some support that they're not getting. And I'd rather somebody go and get guidance and support and pay for it and go through insurance or whatever the case than have something else happen. All right. And I would also just say, if you believe, cultivate that relationship. Sorry, y'all. Cultivate that relationship you have with God because that is very important. Again, whether you believe in them as God, source, universe, it doesn't matter what you call them. It's all from within. Build that relationship. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always gonna be honest with you guys, but there are days when I get up and everything feels like a trial, right? You get to work and something's off at work, you come back home and the cat's vomited on the floor and I go to make my dinner and then I burn it, and there's no such thing as coincidences and chances, only destiny and fate. Things happen for a reason. Having a bad day happens for a reason. There's a lesson in there. There's something in there you're supposed to see. If you are constantly feeling like every day is like that for you, and I'm just going to say this, you're missing the lesson. You're missing the point. And it's repeating. It's like Groundhog Day, right? Like you're not getting it. You're missing it. And God's saying, "Hey, I'm going to keep slamming this in your face until you get it." Cultivate a relationship with God, whatever that means for you. And again, if you are to the point where you feel like life is literally hounding your ass, go out there and seek some guidance. because I'd rather somebody do that than see them on the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock news. I'm just saying. That was a little heavy. That was a little heavy energy there. I don't know who that was for, but I hope someone heard it. I hope someone took it to heart, and I hope someone does not take offense, because I would never mean to do that. The stork. Somebody is birthing an idea or a thought or a destiny. I don't know. There is also, with the stork card, and I'm going to say it. I don't know if how am I going to say this? Because I saw it when the card fell out. Birthing new ideas, right? For this life, right? Currently. Yes, obviously. Stork card, sure. But this is a shadow work card. So when you look at this card and you see this card, right? Stork is supposed to bring you in. Could be a baby, right? But we're not talking about that kind of baby. Somebody needs to, how do I say it? Like, somebody needs to go into their past. Somebody needs to go back and fix childhood trauma, childhood wounds, things like that, in order to bring in this now, right? In the present. You're not going to get anything now in the present regarding a certain situation, a certain something, if you don't go in the past and fix it. And this could be anything. This could be relationships, this could be career, it could be anything. Like, somebody needs to go back and look at something from the past and fix it from within, right? Like, you can't, I mean, I guess you could find a time machine and go back in the past to fix something, but emotionally, mentally, like, somebody needs to fix something from the past to make sure that something in the present takes place. It's like you have to go back to the past to birth something in the past, of the past, to birth it now, if that makes sense. Because you're not really, quote unquote, fixing it. You're going to look at your shadow self, and you're going to birth new ideas, growth, change, abundance, based on your new findings of what happened to you in the past, right? In depth. And that's going to allow you to work on the now, the present, and the future as well. All right, that was a lot of heavy stuff. If you watch this, okay, and I also do the dark mirror cards from Hattie Thorne, which are more like questions, and I usually leave that up to you guys to figure that out for yourselves. Let me know in the comments if you like one of these decks more. This one, I feel like, prompts me to give you more insight, whereas that one is like a question, and it's kind of like, well, you figure that out for yourself kind of thing. Let me know in the comments if you like one over the other, because I'm not opposed to doing this deck, which would be more in depth, right? Like, this is a 14-15 minute read, which is fine. It's fine with me. Just let me know if you have a preference. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope it resonates for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you're entertained. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday, and I will talk to you later. Bye.